All right. This woman here. This woman here needs no introduction. Um, this
Mhm.
is the head honcho, the HNIC. She's the CEO of the Murray household and soon to be mother of four. I could not be more proud, more thankful to have her join us today. Um, my wife, lovely wife, Danielle Watson Murray. Round of applause for Miss Danielle. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Danielle, you're glowing. You are.
Who said that?
Oh, I'm saying that you are glowing at this very moment. I see the radiance and the beauty. You
Here.
know, I'm just going to put it out there, y'all, for those who maybe just listening to this on Spotify. Uh, my wife is 8 months pregnant,
Mm-hmm.
in her third trimester,
Correct.
in the summer, in
Mm-hmm.
the heat of the summer, and
Yes.
she's making it look effortless. She looks like shmoney. She looks gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like a queen. And she's given us three beautiful kids and a fourth on the way. How are you feeling right about now, Miss Watson Murray?
Mm-hmm. Very pregnant. Very pregnant in the heat. So if you can imagine, you have a watermelon attached to your body
Whoa,
with cantaloupes,
whoa.
and probably at least two bunches of bananas because you got to account for a placenta as well. So yeah,
You literally just described an entire fruit basket.
that's
You're
accurate.
you're walking around with a carton full. You just
Yes,
went to you know.
accurate.
As many of you know, many of the viewers know, who fathers who've had wives, men who have wives who, if you're not a wife, you got a baby. Period. The toll of birthing babies, being pregnant, and just you know, kind of pushing through. It takes a certain amount of fortitude that men will never understand. I'm saying this personally. My wife has told me that. I've witnessed it. I've seen it, and I don't want no parts of it. I want to be here to support it, and give her all the energy that she can muster. I love her for what she's doing, but man, it takes a special kind of person, and that's why God created women. So, would you agree with those sentiments?
Yeah.
Absolutely. What has been the hardest struggle in this particular pregnancy for you? This would make full disclosure. We've had pregnancies, but um, like some couples, some things didn't work out. But this would be a pregnancy that prayerfully has stood the test of time. And our oldest child is 16. We have a set of twins. That definitely presented some challenges. But what would you say has stood out to you the most about Quattro,
AKA the fourth.
the fourth?
This pregnancy, we didn't have toddler twins to chase after. Our oldest was very self sufficient.
Yeah,
Um, and he's been self sufficient since he was like 2 years old, honestly. He's
right,
always been an old soul. So we didn't have that activity almost at all that we have now.
right.
So bringing the fruit basket everywhere and then chasing after active toddler twins. Well, thank God they're active, but and it's hot.
And it's hot. Let's not
And it's
forget.
hot. It's so
It is
so it's and I'm older. Like yeah,
right.
I'm definitely older.
So you throw in a little bit of age there. You throw in a bit of some physical limitations. The fact that there's been a heat advisory. We live in the South, below the Mason-Dixon line, and I'm trying to tell you, I'm reconsidering all of this. I'm really thinking Canada might be the move. The way this summer has been set up, but you're absolutely right. You definitely pushed through, and there are there's some levels, I would say, to this. What advice do you have to new parents to be, or parents who are welcoming their second, third child? Um, what can you say to the viewers?
Oh, every birthing experience is different. Every pregnancy is different. Um, Challenges sometimes from beginning to end. Sometimes after baby is there and fourth trimester kicks in. Um, so take it one day and sometime one moment at a time. And when you have multiple children, get help. Do not try to do it on your own because it's a lot, and you are, you know, women and birthing. Birth is like a superpower, but getting up to that, whew, it is challenging. So get as much help, and hopefully you have help around, trusted help that can be able to lean in because you're gonna need it.
Mhm.
You're gonna need it, whether it's your first baby or 10th.
You said something really poignant about Earth being a superpower, which I firmly believe that it
Mm-hmm.
is. And many of the viewers do not know. My lovely wife is multi talented. Yes, she is. And she has recently been appointed and is now a designated certified doula, right?
Correct.
And so she now gets to help other women with their superpowers in making sure that they can successfully deliver children. Because for many who don't know, the mortality, infant mortality rate for Black women especially,
Mm-hmm.
is exorbitantly high. And one of the reasons you decided to become a doula was to help bridge that gap and be an advocate. Can you speak a little bit more about your role
Yeah.
and what that means to you?
So, as you mentioned, the high mortality and morbidity rate for Black women, it's not really people of color. I would say just literally more so Black women, is really high. I think it's actually 3 to 4 times more than white women in America. That means maybe during birth, they are dying, unfortunately, or infants are not living past the first year. So I've been watching these statistics for probably about 5 to 6 years. And like, what can I do about that? I happened to just find out what a doula was. Did not know. I've heard the term. I was just like, oh, I got to go to medical school. And it was like, oh, no, you just got to go through the certification, do this, do that. I was like, wow, this sounds interesting. Um, so you do not catch babies. You help to support the birthing family, hopefully from beginning to end, and you're providing informational, physical, educational, and sometimes emotional support. Um, and it is quite a journey to watch, as some hours are, it's honestly like nurse hours because you can, as you know, you get the call like, oh my gosh, I'm on the way to the hospital. You're like, perfect. 6 hours later, and you're like, yeah, I'm still here. Mom is six. It's not even 6 centimeters, so we're waiting. But it's exhilarating to be able to help support and give a lot of recommendations and suggestions to really have these people advocate for themselves, and to be a safe space and be a sacred space for these babies to come into the world.
Yeah, wow. And again, we don't just talk it, we live it. So we will also be utilizing the
Yeah.
support of a birth doula for our fourth child. So I'm very excited about that as well. I mean, wow, Danielle, this has been, an incredible journey for us. I met Danielle many, many, many years ago, 20 plus years ago. That's a whole nother episode from now. But we recently went out to dinner, and we're just kind of recalling some of the crazy times we had, date nights and